Good morning, Michael here, and today we're finishing up on Psalms 46 with a focus on the last three verses. Let's go ahead and read the Psalms 46, verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah. There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Come, behold the works of the Lord, what desolations he hath made in the earth. Verse 9. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariots in the fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. And so, as we look at the treasure of David, verse 9 says, He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariots in the fire. So Spurgeon exposits, and he writes, He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. His voice quiets the tumult of war and calls for the silence of peace. However remote and barbarous the tribe, he awes the people into rest. He crushes the great powers till they cannot provoke strife again. He gives his people profound repose. He breaketh the bow, the sender of swift ring death he renders useless, and cutteth the spear in sunder. The lance of the mighty man he shivers. He burneth the chariots in fire, the proud war chariots with its death-dealing skeets he commits to the flames. All sorts of weapons he piles heaps upon heaps, and utterly destroys them. So was it in Judea in the days of yore. So shall it be in all lands and eras yet to come. Blessed deed of the Prince of Peace, when shall it be literally performed? Already the spiritual foe of his people are despoiled of their power to destroy. But when shall the universal victory of peace be celebrated, and instruments of wholesale murder be consigned to ignominious destruction? How glorious will be the ultimate victory of Jesus be in the day of his appearing, when every enemy shall lick the dust. Verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. So Spurgeon writes, Be still and know that I am God. Hold off your hands, ye enemies. Sit down and wait in patience, ye believers. Acknowledge that Jehovah is God, ye who feel the terrors of his wrath. Adore him and him only, ye who partake in the protection of his grace, since none can worthily proclaim his nature. Let expressive silence muse his praise. The boast of the ungodly and the timorous foreboding of the saints should certainly be hushed by a sight of what the Lord has done in past ages. I will be exalted among the heathen. They forget God. They worship idols, but Jehovah will yet be honored by them. Reader, the prospect of the missions are bright, bright as the promises of God. Let no man's heart fail him. The solemn declaration of this verse must be fulfilled. I will be exalted in the earth, among all people, whatever may have been their wickedness or their degradation. Either by terror or law or love, God will subdue all hearts to himself. The whole round earth shall yet reflect the light of his majesty, all the more because of the sin and obstinacy and pride of man shall God be glorified when grace reigns unto eternal life in all corners of the earth. Verse 11. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Spurgeon then writes, the Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. It was meet to sing this twice over. It is a truth of which no believer wearies. It is a fact too often forgotten. It is a precious privilege which cannot be too often considered. Reader, is the Lord on thy side? Is Emmanuel, God with us, thy Redeemer? Is there a covenant peace between thee and God as between God and Jacob? If so, thrice happy art thou. Show thy joy in holy song, and in times of trouble play the man by still making music for thy God. Selah. Here as before, lift up the heart, rest in contemplation after praise. Still keep the soul in tune. It is easier to sing a hymn of praise than to continue in the spirit of praise. But let it be our aim to maintain the uprising devotion of our grateful hearts, and so end our song as if we intended it to be continued. Selah bids the music rest. Pause in silence, soft and blessed. Selah bids uplift the strain. Harps and voices tune again. Selah ends the vocal praise. Still your hearts to God a praise. Yes, yes, yes. God be praised. God be praised forevermore. Great is our Redeemer. Great is our refuge. Well, trust you enjoyed the Psalms 46 exposition. This is Michael here declaring, Jesus is Lord.